Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing a whole lot of Yves because I'm going to be seeing her in Vancouver later tonight and also in Seattle in like a week or so. For some reason, I thought might as well see her twice, even though I haven't been very good at keeping up on her stuff. Like, I saw her last year, and that was after I Did came out, which I have like 5 signed copies of that album, yet I've never actually listened to it sitting down. I first heard a lot of those songs at that show, and it was always like in the back of my head, okay, well, I'll do like a proper video on the songs afterward, and that never happened. So we're going to be doing that today, but I'm going to be checking out the songs that are MVs that I haven't heard on this video here. So X-machina, which has a visual memo, White Cat, Soap, and Nail are the 4 we're going to be tackling here. But then over on Patreon, I'm going to be basically doing I Did, Soft Error, and Nail albums all at once. So that's like, I don't know, 15 videos, 15 songs or something like that. So a couple of like live performances she did, but mostly lyric videos and whatnot. I really do got to catch up on all this stuff. And her fandom has just been very interesting. I think when she was first dropping music, especially when like Viola came out, I thought that that was just so very appropriate for her. I thought that the kind of I mean, it's like, it is kind of like mainstream indie in some ways, but it's indie, that kind of style that she's going for. And I think that that really strong stylistic approach is great for her. The only thing that I've kind of disliked about it is I think that this space, at least now in like the 2020s, I feel like this space in music did not do this like a decade or so ago. But there are so many collabs. Like, I think more than half of her songs with an MV have a feature on it. And if you know me, I just don't like features. I would prefer them not to be there. I want to hear the artist I came for, and I want that the majority of the time. But I know people like that, and they love the cross-pollination. And she's been able to do songs with some pretty big names here that we're going to be checking out in a second. So let's get it going, starting off with X-machina. And also, are you going to see her on this tour? I think Vancouver is the first date of the North American leg, and then weirdly, like, Seattle is like a week after, and I don't think she has dates between then, so I don't know what she's doing in that whole week exactly, but I found it to be kind of interesting. Sometimes you have like the weird case where I guess scheduling stuff where like they'll perform in Vancouver and then like tour in LA and SoCal and then come back up to Seattle, but I don't think that's the case here. I think like Seattle is the next stop. Okay, let's get it going. X-machina first, which is such a good movie. Oh, that's such a good movie. Yes, okay. It's this one. I remember this one. All over Twitter. Feels very unsettling. Oh. I don't think I've ever heard Yves sing that high. Oh. Playing to her bass. How does she perform this live, man? It seems so difficult. This is not going where I thought it was going, unless we do have a tragic ending, then... Now we're in color. Oh wow, goes on a lot longer. I might have seen this too. Might all be coming back. Yep. Yeah, I feel like it's not too confusing. I think I kind of got it. It at first felt like it was someone leading another blind in a relationship, having kind of the control before kind of each person opens up completely to each other, and you can kind of see who they truly are, and that's when Yves is like finally takes off the blindfolds and whatnot. And then it leads to this like mutual destruction in the end, where kind of, I guess, when they allow their true selves to be shown to each other, it doesn't work out, and they end up kind of, like I just said yesterday in the Extraordinary Hero stuff, the toxic relationship on display in just a lot of K-pop, and I think just Korean media in general is like so common. But this was a really great depiction of that. I want to watch this again and just kind of maybe pick up on some other things maybe throughout. Video is awesome. I really like when, and like I was saying with Yves in the direction she's going in, I don't know if you would call her necessarily, I mean, she's still K-pop for sure, but it's a bit different these days. It's not exactly that to me and how I perceive it. Like straight up doing like a buccal swab, like having her DNA. It really gives the sensation of complete control. That's why I thought it started off just so dark. Like this is obviously like blindly following someone. I don't know if that's because of like you don't even know your true self yet, and you're just following whatever that initial feeling is, and you feel like you're just blindly following someone until you learn more, not only about them, but yourself too. So that's why, you know, blindfold comes off, we get into color, and not only do they see each other for who they truly are, but like you get to learn about yourself too, which is why she shows the mirror to Yves at a point. Which she doesn't seem like she likes what she sees. The song itself too has such a harrowing feeling, but it's also very delicate in the way she sings, and vocally she sits so high. But the break into the chorus is just so lush, and I really like in the second time we kind of come around, it almost sounds like we're gonna get like a big electronic drop, and I'm glad that it's kind of like an anti-drop in some ways, to where the buildup is stronger than the than the actual finish. Like her slowly learning to move about herself without her rope. And this was what I was most confused by, because it seemed like it was like she was trying to remind her of something. Like something they once had, and I don't know how that exactly fits. Those backing whispery vocals. Was that like, it was visually cool, but was it supposed to almost be like she had these like truly opening her eyes for the first time, as if they were like sewn shut? So you couldn't just like, you know, just end it normally, shooting the tree heart. That's the breakup. You gotta do a murder suicide. You could say, because they keep switching positions. Damn, the heels. How do you not sink into the ground? It looks wet. I love these extended shots from like a far out framing. Really cool. I'm always going to be a big fan of when, for music videos, we're trying to go for something a bit more cinematic and with a bit more meaning behind everything. Calling it visual memo is interesting because it really is just basically a music video. On to White Cat. Look at them pads, man. That's a cool look. Oh, we're gonna get so many cute cat shots here. Is he licking his wrist? I wish these songs had captions. Lip ring Yves, yes please. She's really continuing this. Then I'm thinking that this really just is her new lane in that way. I had said it like probably during the Viola reaction, just the hyper pop-esque. It feels just so early 2010s to like mid 2010s. Even artists that I wasn't like super acquainted with but knew like at the time, like you know, Sophie and other things of like PC music, which seems short-lived, but as having some kind of resurgence in some way, but I don't think it's being branded as that now. really going in that lane, the really like heavy hyper poppy digitization of everything, vocals that usually would bother me outside of this space, to where I think the overuse of it just works to its benefit if you're going for something like this. And I think it's like a breath of fresh air in some ways. Like what she's doing here isn't necessarily anything new, but it's new, I think, for maybe a lot of people. Maybe not now, because like I said, I think this style is getting like more popular in general. But for people who also may be following her from like K-pop, there aren't too many examples of something quite like this, I don't think, from that space exactly. Even though like a lot of K-pop is hyperactive pop in some ways, it's not quite this, But she's carrying a lot of that torch from niche subgenres you saw a lot in the early 2010s. Whoa! Man. I will tell you, I have no clue what's going on in this video, though. Oh man, the point choreography is real cute. She's even doing her little cat paws. Oh yeah. Screw that cake. I guess it's only appropriate to wear Puma as well. Love this song instrumentally. This is kind of all you need, though, honestly. Like, do an elaborate artistic performance video kind of like this is, with just lots of style. Yves is such a good dancer that, give me that and I'm satisfied. I loved all her outfits throughout this too. I don't know what we watched though. Was that a TV? Who are those people? I don't know. It would be helpful if I knew what it was saying in terms of the lyrics. Even if it's in English, I can't understand it when there's that much, filters over everything, which I guess is my only problem. Even though I said I'm fine with that stuff typically in this kind of genre, which I am. I think it stays very limited here, to where like even when she's extending outside that range for the song to become like a bit more like vocally interesting, like at this bridge here to where she gets higher, it always feels like that filter is like pulling her into this stable center that makes the song feel a little flat in that way, even if the vocal melodies and like lines aren't flat, you know what I mean? So I think you got pros and cons to that in this song, because I think it overall is super catchy, and I like how she has songs that do feel like pure sugar popness. That was the idea of what like PC music was, even to me, is that like it almost meant absolutely nothing, and it was like the corporatization of music to almost like trick your brain, indoctrinate you in some ways, and how it sounded. Very repetitious, very bright, and just hook you, which is why I always felt like it had this like inherent connection to K-pop in some way, because that's how people always perceive K-pop to be. It's oh, this music is made in a lab. They get the perfect people to catch your attention, and music to get stuck in your head like it's shooting off in your synapses. It's not actually good. It's just tricking you that it's good. That felt like what PC music was like doing then. There was that one song. Oh, what was it called? I can't remember who the artist was, but she was singing about like a soda basically. And it was probably like around that time, like 2014, 15. And it was totally of that kind of lane to where it felt like this corporatization of everything. And I liked that. I thought it was just a really cool take. This is kind of following in those footsteps, but adding Yves' flair on here. I'm wondering how this is going to sound also live. I really can't remember there being too much. It could just be that like I didn't have as much, but I don't remember when I saw her last year, too many effects on her vocals, like seeing her live exactly. She was singing. So I'm wondering how that's going to sound. Okay, so now we're on to Soap, with who I assume is like just a huge name now. I remember hearing about her name for years. I was always just like very reluctant to listen to her because it's like anything, and I'm being hard-headed when I just see something pop up constantly, but I don't know what it is. I'm like, enough. But my friend has always said, like, for Pink Panthers, I think you would really like her music. She seems like she does things that you would really like, and I just haven't extended myself out to listen to her. And even like last week, I saw her talking about like MCR and like talking about how when she needs to sell a friend on My Chemical Romance, and I'm like, oh God, here we go. Like, the Black Parade, like what do we, and then she pulls out Early Sunsets Over Monroeville, and I'm like, oh, she knows. Okay, you're cool. And then, now I'm very open to it. let's get into Soap. I feel like that this collab was almost destined in some ways. Yeah, there are like strong Y2K influences in this too. Woo! Feels like I'm watching an Apple ad. Oh. Okay, so that's her. She's not actually in the video itself. The looks on Yves, I'm getting like flashbacks to Viola where I was just like agape the entire time of how great she looked. The looks here are phenomenal. I remember seeing her in that dress though. I like that it feels kind of sporty too. Is it Puma as well? Does she have a brand deal? Oh my God. This is the song so far, man. Oh, it's really good. Oh God, and like the soft backing, like early 90s, like light synth that you got there is just, it's so fitting for this. Body. Oh shit, it says her name on the back too, I didn't realize. Hell yeah, that song's real good. Now, I didn't see exactly what she's wearing. I know that she's already done like the European leg of this tour, right? But this feels like something you gotta wear this on stage. This outfit is just so perfect for her. You gotta wear something like that. But I don't know if she does. It also looks, I don't know, to me it looks kind of hot. Like, you know, hot, tempered, you know, both, I guess. But you know what I'm trying to say. All right, we're gonna listen to this one again because I think that this is the best one so far. Really good. And also, like I said, the vocals now here are just a bit more natural, and it's like a nice reprieve from what we've had so far. This is also a feature that is like beautifully seamless. I almost want my feature to be kind of unnoticed. I think that's when you're at your best. I don't like when someone's gonna dive in and be like, hey, it's me now, it's my song, and then sing for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then just jet out. She's kind of interlaid throughout this song. Like in the beginning, I'm pretty sure that voice is her. And then she has that little small verse in the middle of the song, but it blends so well with the rest of it that it kind of, you're never taken out of it, out of the flow state of the song. That is how a collaboration should be. That's how it should be. A lot of the time it just feels like someone else trying to advertise themselves on another person's song. They just work really well together. Smooth, man. God damn, she looks so good in this video. Ew. Footwork. She also has like some of the most inoffensive vocals ever at the same time, like even in her own music. I think like it's hard to come off as abrasive in any way, even if you don't know who she is. She's also Yves is putting on so much of like this cool indie girl kind of vibe and look that like I like to see idol cute Yves pop up every now and then, which just feels a bit more rare, at least in the videos themselves. So I like to see that come out. Normally it's like, yeah, look how chic I am. I mean, you are. Well-made video. I love how that's framed. We're like at the peak of our foreground, background experimentation. Damn, the outro of the song actually goes pretty hard. Her vocals just melding into the beat here. Yeah, S tier song. S tier song. Really, really good. She's on a walking treadmill there, right? That is a Puma dress. Does Puma make dresses now? That's the logo, yes? That's on her neck there? I think so. Interesting. Yeah. I like that one a lot. Now we're just all we got is Nail left, right? With Lolo, Zouai? I think she's French. I don't know her. I know some people told me about her when I was like, I don't know who this is. I think she's like in her 30s. Does like R&B mixed with like trap stuff that I saw at least. So I don't know what to expect from her here. Nail had a bit of a darker look from what I saw in the pre-release photos and whatnot. And her style here is one that is just like one of my pet peeves and one thing I don't like. And I've been seeing a little bit more often. Yunjin of Le Seraphim did it in Spaghetti. And she might even have it in Celebration or whatever it's called, their most recent song. It's the like bleached out, I don't have eyebrows anymore look. And I don't fuck with it. It freaks me out. And I know that's the point. It's supposed to almost like have this uncanny valley, like this almost like alien feel to where like it, you know, kind of like that weird, almost even high fashion look to where it takes you aback, and that's the kind of point that gives it an edge. So I understand its place. It's just not for me. And I think she has that style in this, at least at points. Like Joy and BB before her. Her heterochromia. I just saw that shirt going around. This is some like yin yang twins shit. We're whispering throughout our chorus, huh? Where is this filmed? Turning everyone to T1000s. Yeah, this is going into that like glitch pop trappy realm that I assume that the collaborator is more versed in. Okay. Visually awesome. I like how dark it felt. It's one of those things where I feel that I appreciate what this is more than I would want to listen to this again, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think I liked this song that much, but I don't think it has lasting power for me exactly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I appreciate what it does, even if it's not something I'm going to want to come back to or like, you know, play on my run or in my car or something like that. This I don't know if this is quite what I would expect from just even title track material exactly. It's way bolder than a lot of the things she's done and just so much darker than a lot of those things too. but not my favorite. And I don't know exactly what we're trying to say with this video. I'll try to figure that out here. I don't know if we're talking about like some surveillance state kind of thing. I don't even know. Let's do it one more time. Also, the look that I was mentioning doesn't really... It was way more noticeable in the pre-release photos. It's a unique ass beat. I just want to know where this is filmed. Yeah, it's like she's going around awakening people that are like under some surveillance, like some state control or something, you know? Or we get a big dystopian feel from all this. Yeah, I think that's with the heterochromia thing supposed to show that she has like some ability to awaken people, I guess. Wake up, you're in the Matrix. I want to see what the choreography looks like here. The end of this goes pretty hard, and I just really appreciate sci-fi concepts, especially hard sci-fi concepts like this has. And you get it not only from like what they're doing here with the story, but the way everything's framed, and you have this strong like futuristic dystopian feel, and it's executed so well with the way everything's lit. Yeah, a lot of this is dripping with style and is so cool that I wish I did like the actual song more than I do. Soap is the clear highlight, I think, out of these four. But I think that the only one that I'm like, I don't know, is Nail, and it might take a couple more listens. And I'm also hoping that the B-sides bring it a little bit better for me. So I'm gonna be checking out those now, right after this, over on Patreon. We got like 15 more songs to get through, because we're going to be doing, like I said, I Did as well. And I'll see you there. Let me know what you thought about this. It seems like she had just a real huge pickup with Soft Error, and you had just a lot of locals and normies like don't even know her from like Luna or K-pop or anything, which is just so wild to me that you're just like, I love Yves, and you don't know anything about her past. It's just really interesting to me. I feel like you got a lot of people like that, or people that are in the space that she's kind of entering in terms of like the, you know, hyper poppy type of style of music, and that's very interesting. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. People, man, she just you read the comments, and like Eve better just, you got to keep the gay baiting up. You just do it. It's like, I don't know, it's like leading a bunch of like people high off their ass to like a cheese fries convention or something. It's the easiest thing ever. She's got to keep doing it. Because I didn't even notice this being like incredibly like this one specifically like sapphic in any way, and people are just like, this is the most homoerotic thing I've ever seen. I'm like, is it? I guess. You do you. Enjoy it. Well, I'm finally back. It's 2 a.m. now. Would have been here a lot earlier. Show was great. Enjoyed the show, but you know, I was in Vancouver, like actually there for maybe 3 hours, like including the showtime. I was barely even there. Yeah, my rental car got its window smashed open, and my passport and everything that was in my backpack stolen, which is really cool. And so yeah, apparently they will let you back into the US though with just your license. So that's good to know. But not the best, not the greatest. Awesome job, Vancouver. You know what? I'm glad that Toronto won the lottery and got the first pick instead of you. I'm happy. That's what you get. That's what you get. All right. Show was awesome though. I really enjoyed it. Maybe I'll add a clip here or something. I'll see her again in like a week here in Seattle. And thankfully I don't have to rent a car, so it doesn't get broken into, which is also a pretty high chance of that happening in Seattle too. So I'm happy I don't have a car here. Goodbye.